Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lex the Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. And make sure you get your pre-orders in right now for Palace of Illusions. Pre-order it today. It'll be out November 26th, 2021. That's this year.
MNEstore.com.
MNEstore.com and get your bundle packs.
This year.
You got your jerseys, your basketball jerseys, you got t-shirts, you got bandanas.
There's no mystery in these boxes.
And you
11 days.
And you can get just a CD if you want.
If you order it right now, you'll get it probably in about 15 days.
It comes out in 11.
Well, I mean, like, are they going to have the pre-orders delivered on?
You'll probably get them like the Friday before.
Well, that would have been
this Friday.
But there's delays in shipping right now. So, the closer you get, like, the less likely you're going to get it on the release
day. So you better order
now. That's what I'm saying.
That's only in the hood where you got delays.
That's not true.
That is not true at all.
I wish that was true. Because then my mail wouldn't be delayed.
Dude, we... Speaking of being in the hood and having shit delivered, we ordered some. I know this is gonna sound weird, but Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever.
Bed bugs?
No, they have like candles and shit from. I think it's
bed bugs have candles.
Bed Bath and Beyond, no Bath and Body Works.
Bed bugs. And
they
candles.
have like candles and shit that they sell, and it's a big deal. It's like there's a whole community about it. We ordered them. They said it was delivered along with a folding table that we had from another manufacturer. Said both of them got delivered. We waited a couple days and we're like, I guess our shit got stolen. And because they like to put the shit right on
the tables and the candles.
The tables and the candles. They said they both got delivered at the same time, and it was never there. And it's like, all right, well, I guess somebody stole it off our porch, which is very likely. So we went through the return process. Well, they
you returned the items you never got?
Well, no, like you get a refund and shit. Okay. The candle place, they were like, well, we'll just send you out new candles. That's cool, but it also sucks because a lot of the scents of some of the candles, they went out of stock in that time frame because they were like seasonal candles. Mm-hmm. So we wound up getting a shipment of new candles. We got a refund for the table, went and actually bought a table because we weren't able to reorder it. So we went and bought another table. So we were sitting there with like, I think 10 candles and then a fucking table. And then
your package arrived?
Like 2 weeks later, the candles and the table show up. We're like, bro, what?
You won.
Yeah, we did. The missus was freaking out about it, like anxiety, like, did we do something wrong? I'm like, no, bro, like,
no, you won.
Like, they said it was delivered. That this sounds to me like somebody scanned it, said they put it on the truck, forgot it, got put in a corner in the warehouse, and then 4 weeks later, someone's like, fuck, that was supposed to be delivered.
So you did the right thing and mailed it back to them, right?
Absolutely.
How is that the right thing?
That would be the right thing. You keep what you ordered and then send back what the extras they gave you.
You keep the extras is what you ordered.
No, we did the right thing, and they even had us wait after we initiated the return policy. They were like, "We'll give it another couple days," and we're like, "All right, cool, no big deal." We weren't like, "You didn't deliver a shit," It's like, we gave it after it got it got delivered from FedEx.
I'm too honest. If I would have gotten more than what I ordered, I'd have sent the other stuff back.
Yeah, but
that would cost you money.
On the business side of it, like companies, it sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like one time she ordered
actually you just take it back to the store, and it don't cost anybody money.
Not if you didn't order it from a store. You can take things back.
It's Bed Bath and Beyond.
Or I think it's what is it? Bath and Body Works.
There's still stores out there.
Oh yeah, there's stores out there, but it's like we did.
We're taking nothing back.
We're not taking it back.
Nobody doing
Fuck no. That was a lot of money worth of candles. Like we ordered.
The right thing to do if you don't need it is resell it to someone else for half the price.
I tell you what, man.
Now you're helping out people that are less fortunate.
It was one of those things that like the universe just handed us like, here you go, because we were done with it. Like we totally forgot about it. We were like, all right, cool, we got our stuff, like whatever, and we moved on. And then out of nowhere, I just came home one day. I'm like, what? They just delivered this shit? I mean, we're talking hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. We're like, okay, all right.
All right. First of all, you're spending way too much money on candles.
Well, it's for like a year supply type thing because these candles are very expensive.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars in candles and also a table.
And a table, which is folding tables are very expensive. I have a whole new respect for backyard wrestlers. Oh. They're very expensive.
Not that
like
expensive.
Relatively. I mean, $50 for a fucking folding table? Are you kidding me?
It must be a big folding table.
It's a normal size folding table.
This should be like the size of your house.
No.
I mean, I haven't seen your new house.
Look, how about you do some research and look up some folding tables? Yes, you could find some.
I got fucking 3 or 4 of them in the garage. We take them when we go places. You didn't know that. But when we go places, we take tables.
Oh, the folding tables that you bought like 4 years ago that I have been in public places with?
Possibly.
Well, I don't know about those.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But those folding tables are very tiny compared to like normal size folding tables.
Normal size.
Aren't they like really skinny?
I don't know why you're judging their weight.
I don't know why you're associating it with weight. I said skinny.
They're not obese folding tables.
I wasn't talking about how fat they were. I was talking about how wide they were.
Well, they're 6 feet.
Well, they're 6 feet long, but what are they, like 2.5 feet wide?
Is to help people who are less fortunate and resell it for half the price.
I'm sure that some people are getting some nice Christmas gifts this year.
What is even happening right now?
I don't know. Tony bought candles.
Welcome to my world.
Tony bought candles.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Squirrel.
We did it.
Hell yeah. Hey, if you want to help out the less fortunate like Replicon Radio, you can buy shit on our website, including the super dope ugly Christmas sweatshirt that's only available until Friday. That's right. Limited edition 2-week pre-order ends on Friday. That means you got 4 days for real. Never to be available again. Every order comes with a free holographic
4 days and a
sticker.
few hours.
That's right.
Oh, I know how we got on that tangent. We were talking about shipping times.
RepliconRadio.BigCartel.com.
It's like you got to order it now in order to get it on the release date.
That's all right. You got to order these now in order to get them by Christmas. Hopefully before that. But yeah. Hey, shout out to Hatch. If you guys are just tuning in to this portion of the show, which is segmented on our YouTube channel, which you obviously subscribe to.
Shout out.
We just had Hatch on the show, and it was super dope, man.
It was.
That guy's done a lot of stuff.
He really has. He has been in the entertainment industry.
He knows a few people.
He has partied with a few people.
It's true.
I've partied with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. You partied with Pharrell?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hatch did too.
I mean, it might be a different Pharrell, but...
Did he have his big hat on?
Did you ask him that?
I should have.
You should have.
Because I'm happy. Clapping along.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, man. But yeah, that shit was super dope.
It was super dope.
And guess what? Next week, we're going to have another special guest.
Ooh, who the fuck is that going to be?
Straight Jacket.
Whoa! I heard that guy is very prevalent in this scene.
It's very true. It's true, and he's going to be right here on Replicon Radio next Monday.
Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio.
I want to be a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I want to know Star Wars. Oh, boy. I love it. Hey, man.
Big Roo and Freaky P playing golf in the streets.
That's right. And that other guy, what's his name? Oh, yeah, Dead Body Man.
He be in the chat sometimes, whiling.
Hey, guess what? I'm gonna put this image up on the screen that we haven't used in about 3 or 4 weeks.
Jesus Christ! I gotta hurry up and get to the stream.
We haven't used it since last week.
We haven't used it in like a month.
Oh God, I gotta get to the ads, man. I gotta see this image.
Replicon Radio, this week in history.
Oh shit! Oh, there it is. Yes.
He forgot to do it.
I did do it. I did do it this time.
He did forget to do it.
I did forget to not do it.
You remembered to forget.
I remember to forget to not do it. So we're actually gonna learn some shit this week.
You're heavy, Grape Joe. What's your feeling?
He's happy in his pumps.
That's right. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks. They better run. Grape Joe is a pirate. Anyway. Put your patch on.
Put your patch on. Put your learner ears on. We're going to hear about this week in history.
Tell us what happened this week in history.
This week, November 15th, 1851, the literary classic Moby Dick was published for the first time in America. Surprisingly, the novel was a huge flop, and it never sold well.
Sounds inappropriate.
Yeah, the Moby Dick was a huge flop. The big dick. Yeah. It was, and
too bad we're not sponsored by like Blue Chew or something.
Yeah, right.
For that.
Yeah, big old floppy dick. It wasn't actually until the 1920s when scholars like rediscovered it that the novel grew into the literary classic that we know today. Sadly, the author Herman Melville died in 1891, and he never knew the impact that this particular novel actually had on the American history. He had other novels that blew up, so it wasn't like he had no success. Like, he was a pretty established author, but Moby Dick, like, in his lifetime, it never took off. And I've noticed that in doing This Week in History that there's been several times where like books and movies and they never took off until like the 1910s, 20s. I think Bram Stoker's Dracula. Stoker Dracula.
No, I know you're talking about Moby Dick, but it's not Stroker.
Moby Dick Stroker.
Yeah. Moby Dick Stroker's flop.
Yeah, his floppy stroker. Anyway, so yeah, that happened.
That's probably a. I mean, you think about like, literature and things back in that time period. Like, how was that getting to other places? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's a big thing. Is that like the end of the Wild West? People were starting to. There was a lot of novels and literary things that came out, and it just didn't reach the masses. And the people
took them years to get to other parts of the country.
Yeah, and the thing was that Moby Dick, like he, like a month prior to this, it was published for the first time in London. So this was a worldwide thing, or at least a couple continent thing, and it didn't really do well over there either. But it really took off in America, and it became like part of the the itinerary for schools. Like it became like, oh well, you have to read Moby Dick for like English 101 in high school type thing. So it really took off after that. But
well, shout out to Moby and his dick.
His floppy Moby Dick. On November 15th, in music history, in 1991, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, his music video for Black and White made its debut on Fox TV.
Why did you say that's so weird?
I don't know. The gears are turning oddly, sir.
It was just a weird pause.
It was.
For his Black or White.
And honestly, the way
you thought the name of the song was just Black, and then you realized it kept going.
No, honestly, the way my brain received that is that it was singing the song, but like my mouth was not singing it.
Black or white.
It's like, 'cause you're black, you're white.
So tomorrow, what? I remember this. When was it? What year was it?
1991, and it was today.
It was today.
It was today.
I remember that. I remember being at my house and being really excited and running downstairs for it to come on.
That's a nice video.
It was, and it was crazy because I remember Macaulay Culkin in the beginning.
Yeah.
When he's like, they're like, turn it down. He's like, no, this is my favorite part. I swear, I think like The Simpsons were on or something. There might even be like a, because Bart Simpson was a big Michael Jackson fan.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And yeah, I literally remember like.
You know Bart Simpson's a cartoon, right, bro?
That doesn't mean he's not a Michael
Like
Jackson
the person that does his voice.
He's still a
like
media
the character
influencer,
Bart Simpson is a fan of Michael Jackson.
which is an influencer.
I thought he was like to beat people up.
No, that's the bully.
I think he got beat up more than he beat up.
That guy.
Yeah, that was his buddy.
Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. He likes to put people in full Nelsons. I'm pretty sure Bart Simpson was in some Michael Jackson videos.
Maybe one.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't think a couple.
He was a child, so he
I have
probably
one
was.
Simpsons comic, which is the homage to the bad cover with Bart Simpson dressed up as Michael. But I swear there was like a Simpsons because it was on Fox.
Maybe I didn't watch enough Simpsons to know that.
Maybe. I was a huge Simpsons fan when I was a kid.
Well, that explains a lot. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. But I legit remember like because I couldn't believe that they were like premiering a music video on like primetime TV.
Right.
That was crazy. That was unheard of.
Yeah,
And then it was all the controversy at the end of the video. You remember that? Because like the video played, and then he turned into that Black Panther.
Yeah.
And started grabbing his crotch and fucking breaking shit. It was like the extended video.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? Why did they play that on fucking primetime television?
I was having such a good time being white, and then
Like
this turned out, what is happening?
Because at one point he zipped his zipper.
Yeah.
Like he was dancing and his fly was down, and like the whole video just stopped with zip.
Yeah.
And like people were outraged.
I like how people were pissed. That it's like, well, he zipped his zipper up. He zipped it up.
Right?
Like no, somebody told him, it's like, hey man, your zipper's down. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, it's a race thing because he's a Black Panther.
Yeah, what does that have to do with your zipper? Are you trying to show me your big black dick?
Your floppy Moby Black
Your big
Panther.
flap Moby Dick?
Oh my lord! What the hell just happened?
That's what people were saying. They were
I
like,
think it's really exciting when we talk about dicks.
But he was white.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think
if
he
he's
was
black
white then.
or white. Rue, look at the name of the
Jesus
song.
Christ,
he's
Rue.
white.
Wow, you
And
didn't even hear the song.
And it doesn't matter. It don't matter if you're black or white.
Well, it doesn't matter if he is either.
It doesn't matter because he just doesn't really care about us.
What if he had a tiny little white dick?
I mean,
it wasn't a big old black.
Could have been. It could have been. I don't know. It started out with black jeans, so I'm pretty sure.
Was it jeans or leather pants?
What? In the video?
Yeah.
Dinonucleic acid,
Well, I know it was
sir.
a white shirt and then those black pants, but they looked like they were leather.
They may have been. Pleather.
If it's Michael Jackson, that is like the premium cows had to die for those pants.
Why? He like loved the world and stuff. Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Shout out.
You know that music video premiered not only on Fox, but MTV, BET, and VH1. It had the highest ratings ever.
Was it a simultaneous? Oh, okay.
The highest ratings ever on a television show or something. Whatever the Nielsen ratings is, where they like see what, you know what I mean? That's the numbers you get.
Yeah.
It is the highest ever.
Did it have its own block? Like time block?
Assume, yeah.
Because like I don't know like how they premiered it. Like was it?
Yeah, it was all the same exact same time.
So it wasn't like an
premiered,
an ad.
It premiered simultaneously in 27 countries with an audience of over 500 million viewers.
That is insane.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Well, a lot more things happened also in this history. Next. Moving on, November 16th, 1867. The first stock ticker symbol was unveiled in New York City. In an effort to help create a more efficient, streamlined system, Edward Callahan configured a telegraph machine to print up an up-to-date stock quote using long, skinny streams of paper, much like the paper that they eventually used in things like the ticker tape parades, like
folding tables.
Yeah, folding tables, ticker tapes. Where it used shortened, abbreviated symbols for companies that were trading on the stock market. And it caught on like pretty much immediately, and it definitely revolutionized the New York Stock Exchange. And fun fact, the nickname ticker, like ticker for the ticker symbol, actually came about from the sound of the printing wheel that they used to print the information on the ticker tape. So it was the wheel printing making like a tick sound, so they called it a ticker symbol.
I don't like it when you say ticker tape.
Ticker tape.
I don't like it.
Ticker tape symbol.
Do you know why Hershey Kisses are called Hershey Kisses?
Ticker tape.
What? No,
I
don't.
You don't know how Hershey Kisses got the name? Because the machine that makes them makes a kissing noise. Every time it makes one, it's...
Wow.
That's the sound it makes as it makes each little Hershey Kiss. Absolutely. Look it up.
I believe it.
That is neat. That is a fun fact.
I just felt like sharing that.
No, I appreciate it. I love fun facts. That is definitely a fun fact. Back in the day, on November 16th, 1986, the Beastie Boys released their debut studio album, Licensed to Ill.
Oh, shit.
And it shot straight to #1, making it the first rap album to ever hit #1 on the Billboard charts, and it would change the music world forever.
What you want?
What you want?
What do you want? Almighty Time. Is that the Kratom, Leroy?
Kratom!
Is that Kratom that fixes your floppy dick? If there's a Kratom that fixes your floppy dick, you can find it at 7dimension720.com, and you can use promo code Replicon720 and save 17% off your order.
Still active.
I think.
Hashtag.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
We'll fucking put it anyways. If it doesn't give you it,
Buy something anyway.
Then hit up the contact me. You know, I'd be like, hey, this promo code that's active doesn't work.
That's right. We don't want your Moby to be floppy, no matter if it's black or white.
No floppy Mobies. November 17th, 1957, infamous serial killer Ed Gein murdered his final victim, Bernice Warden, inside of her hardware store in the small town of Plainfield, Wisconsin, where he lived. This is what ultimately led to him getting caught, and his house of horrors being discovered by the police.
House of Horrors.
His House of Horrors.
Song.
Yeah, well, it was probably based on this, as was many things based on him. Although he was thought to have killed as many as about 10 victims, and hundreds of more bodies were robbed from graves. But he only admitted to killing 2 that he was proven to have killed. But he was, ultimately he was declared batshit insane and spent the rest of his life in a mental institution until his own death in 1984. Yep. But now, also, as we
he looks scary.
What?
He looks scary.
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, he was actually a really nice guy. From all accounts, he was a really nice guy. That dude was just fucking insane.
Really nice guys are scary.
He was a really nice guy that was fucking insane. He, out of all the serial killers, we were watching something about it the other day, and I was like, out of all the serial killers, like you get it, like Ted Bundy, he was fucking mean. He had a dark side, and you could tell that dude was aggressive. Gacy, he was aggressive. What is it?
Yeah, but he looks like Will FM, so it's okay.
Yeah, so he's okay. Fuck, what's his name?
John Wayne Gacy is totally Will FM.
No, he didn't kill himself, Grape Joe. He actually just died like a peaceful death in of old age or something like that.
Is that right?
Oh shit. Leroy Jenkins says that the Kratom 720, the 17% off code is Replicon 720. There you go.
That's why, isn't that what I said?
I believe so, but I mean he put it in the chat. So.
Perfect.
I was just reiterating.
There you go. 7dimension720.com.
But yeah, out of all the serial killers, like he was a recluse. He was a nice guy, but like he was just losing his fucking shit. He was just insane, and yeah, there's a lot to that one. Anyway, as we creep closer to that time of year again, we'll hear this song way too many fucking times. And
that's of respiratory failure due to lung cancer.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound that peaceful, but
I didn't know that he died of lung cancer. I thought it was one of those that he died of old age or like something.
Respiratory failure. It's probably COVID.
It probably was in 1984, or he was the first one.
Yeah. It was like COVID one.
Yeah, I think I did remember hearing that COVID started in Wisconsin. Anyway, but we're gonna hear Paul McCartney's "Wonderful Christmas" way too many fucking times this season. But that was released November 17th, 1979.
What is that? What is that?
I mean, I'm sure you've heard the song. I'm not going to sing it because I'm not Paul McCartney.
Well, you know what?
It's a wonderful Christmas.
I know I heard it.
I mean, I'm sure I have, but I don't recognize it.
This time of year.
Yeah, I know I've heard it.
I don't know.
It's a very popular song.
I feel like I'm not familiar with it.
It is. They play it all. I mean, every fucking Christmas station, every time, every fucking store is gonna play it.
Oh yeah, like I said, we're gonna hear it way too many fucking times.
I mean, I don't know.
As a total contrast, though, to this,
Right.
When you look it up and listen to it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that one.
Yep. As a total contrast for this music history little tidbit, Dr. Dre also released his album The Chronic 2001 back in 1999 at the on the same day.
Chronic 2001 came out in 99.
Yes, it did. He was ahead of his time, man. He was ahead of his time.
Oh my God, you're coughing a lot.
I have agitation in the air that's agitating my ailments, sir.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I was yelled at. I had to take my mask off.
I told you to put the fucking back on.
I know. It's all right. It's fine. He's got to deal with me coughing a bunch. What up, Michigan Misfits?
But his one-hit wonder pipe don't make him cough at all.
No, it does now.
His whiskey doesn't make him drunk either.
Right.
That's not whiskey.
Whatever it is.
That's not whiskey, sir. That is fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice. And it does make me drunk. On November 18th, 1968, football fans became outraged when NBC decided to cut the airing of a live NFL game between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Jets to continue on with its previously scheduled programming of Heidi, which was a kids movie, some stupid shit. Instead of airing the rest of the game.
What's Heidi about?
I can go back to that. The game only had about 65 seconds left, and the Oakland Raiders made a comeback and actually scored 2 touchdowns in 9 seconds to beat the Jets. But nobody saw it except for the people that were in the stands because it wasn't being aired anymore. The fans were so pissed that so many of them called NBC that it crashed their switchboards. It blew the circuits there. And then so they were like, well, fuck it, we'll call the phone company. And so many pissed off fans called the phone company that it clogged the lines for the New York Times and the NYPD for hours. So much so that the NFL, like, shortly afterwards was like, all right, well, we're going to rewrite our contracts to where you're not going to fucking cut our games. That's it. So yeah, I wonder how many people died because somebody, was like, well, we're just gonna play Heidi because we think we're gonna get better ratings instead.
So if you call the NFL, you're gonna block the phone lines for the police department and the New York Times?
No. They called the phone company after they called the NBC. They crashed NBC's phone lines, and so they started calling the phone company, which the phone company lines were tied in with the New York Times and the NYPD in that area, and it like basically you couldn't call 911 or you couldn't report the biggest scandal. And that was really traumatic.
So tell me more about this Heidi movie.
Well, I'll have to look it up. Do you really want to know? Because if you give me about 36 seconds, I could find it.
Bro, there's like 35 movies named Heidi.
Well, this one was a newly redesigned movie, made for TV movie that they decided to broadcast, and it was like. They were like, this is gonna bring us ratings. Like this is it. Like it wasn't like a normally scheduled thing. They were like, bro, we're bringing the new Heidi to TV. It's a big week for us. They didn't take into account that they were gonna cut an NFL game short, even though it was pre-discussed. They were like, hey, if the game goes over, we're gonna cut it no matter what. That's it. That was the final decision. It was discussed beforehand, and the guy that made the decision.
Was this in 1968?
Yeah, okay. 1968.
I've seen that movie. It's not very good.
It wasn't very good. It probably didn't get a very good ratings either.
It's the TV film version of an 1880 novel. It's already boring. Anyway, what happened next?
Back in 2003, on November 18th, Britney Spears, which recently gained her freedom. She is no longer in a conservative. God damn it!
Jesus Christ, guy. Sounds like he put smokes up his nose. No, up his ass. They're up his ass, Joe.
Yeah, I put smokes up my ass. Well, I wouldn't be coughing as fucking much if I had smoke up my ass. Became the youngest singer to ever receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she was only 21 years old.
Really? That was the youngest?
Yep.
That's cool.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah. This one's a little bit darker, but back in the day, on November 19th, 1978, the People's Temple leader, Jim Jones, led all of his members of his commune to drink poison-laced Flavor Aid punch, causing one of the biggest mass suicide murders to ever take place in human history, with a final death toll of 909 people, of which 1/3 of them were children. And those who refused, because there was quite a few people that were like, yeah, no, fuck this, I'm out, I'm not doing that, are you fucking kidding me? They were shot dead on the spot by a well-armed private militia that he had surrounded the whole mass group of people. Yeah. So it was like, ain't none of y'all getting out.
There's that many? I didn't know there was that many.
Oh yeah, this is one of the largest fucking mass suicide murders ever. I mean, outside of World War II.
900 and something people?
909 was the final death toll.
That's crazy.
And like I said, 1/3 of them was children.
Crazy. Don't do that.
See, November 20th, 1863. In an address that lasted only in an address that only lasted 2 or 3 minutes, President Abraham Lincoln gave one of the most memorable speeches in American history when he gave the Gettysburg Address, in an attempt to remind the American people that the Civil War was not just a fight to save the Union, but a struggle for freedom and equality for all. That happened this week.
Was that 407 years ago?
No, that was not.
Okay.
That was, which one was that? The Lincoln Address or some shit like that? No.
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. No, I actually read the the actual speech. It was only 275 words, but no, it wasn't 407 years ago. That was his. That was like early on in his presidential career, I do believe.
407 years ago, bro. Dead Body Man coughed on all of us.
Yeah. On November 21st, 1923, 46-year-old African-American inventor Garrett Morgan was granted a patent for his 3-position traffic signal, which he developed to improve the already existing traffic signals that displayed stop and go. His updated design added the intermittent signal which said warning, which we now know today as the yellow light, in attempts to avoid a lot of the crashes, because basically there was no buffer. It was just stop or go. So
there's no pause.
It's just like stop, go. And so there's no like time for the intersection to clear of the traffic. People are just fucking going. So, but yeah.
So he invented the yellow light.
He invented the yellow light, basically. A very simple invention, but he was a very successful inventor.
Thanks, guy.
And he was the son of 2 former slaves. So I think that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
He was actually very successful in his life on doing shit. I didn't write it all down, but I know that he was like a professor, and he did a lot of inventions, and like, you know, he was a scientist. He did a lot of shit.
He invented it all.
He did. Yeah, back in the day in 1975, November 21st, Blink-182's drummer Travis Barker was born in Fontana, California.
Who?
Travis Barker.
That's the guy from Blink-182.
I believe he was a drummer at one point.
He used to be a drummer. Now he's like a drummer.
Now, I do believe that he did start doing drums. You know, it was just trying to do a change of pace, you know, from drumming. He started drumming.
Yeah. But he was drumming in a band.
He was in a band. And now he just drums as like for other people's records.
Yeah. Like he's just like the hip hop drummer now.
He's a hip hop drummer, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What's his age again?
He was born in 75.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. You had that. Nobody likes you when you're 23.
He's a little bit older than 23.
It's true. Some people like him, I guess.
I can look it up.
My God.
I can't help it, man. The air is thick in here. It's fucking triggering my cough right now.
Leroy Jenkins says his hometown hospital saved his life.
It is not thick in here.
I have. It's not just like me just like, oh, there's smoke in here. It's like, no, I'm recently coming off of being sick, and I have a sick cough, and I don't know why it's just fucking inflamed right now. It's like going wild. Probably because I'm like, oh, I actually have to talk right now.
It's killing me.
It's killing me too.
I think it's literally killing me.
I will go home right now after I read this next paragraph. I will fucking do it.
Fun fact, Leroy Jenkins, his hometown hospital saved Travis Barker's life when he got in the car wreck.
I had no idea. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fun fact.
I don't know if it's fun, but it's...
That is a super fun fact.
Shout out to hometown hospital.
And finally, back in the day on November 22nd, 1877, while working on a way to record his telephone communication at his laboratory, inventor Thomas Edison stumbled upon a way to record and playback sound, and he announced to the public that he had invented the phonograph, a device that has brought us all to where we are listening here right now today.
Oh, shit. Thomas Edison invented the fucking record studio.
He did.
In 1877.
DBM should go to his hometown hospital.
You're not wrong.
I should probably just get out of the basement. I think I'll be all right.
You're not wrong. He should go to his hometown hospital.
Yeah.
Or his local, clinic.
Or just get some fresh air.
I feel like you'd fit in more at a clinic than a hospital. I don't know what that means, but...
I've spent my fair share of time in both recently.
It seems like
it's fine. It's fine. And that's what happened this week in history.
Shout out to
Don't make me talk anymore.
Jesus. Shout out to whoever the hell we were just talking about.
Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, dog. Not only did he invent the light bulb and invent the phone, he also invented the phonograph.
Was he homies with Benjamin Franklin?
I feel like they had interactions. I feel like they did.
Like they were homies, like they were making stuff together.
I don't think they were making anything together. I think they were colleagues. So, give me a second. I'll look it up.
They were inventing shit though, right? Thomas Edison's from Ohio. I
think. Let's see. Let's see. Who did you say? Albert Einstein? Is that what you said?
No.
Who'd you say?
I don't remember. Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson? Is that what you said?
No, I don't think. I don't remember. I don't.
I know we're talking about Thomas Edison.
Uh-huh.
And who was the other one?
I don't remember.
I can't look it up if you don't remember, because I don't remember.
It made sense when I asked it. Now I don't remember.
It did.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. Okay. Thank you, the Michigan Misfits.
Definitely not Albert Einstein. That was 100 years later.
That was a lot later.
Do you think they kicked? Do you think they were kicking it real? Were they? I think they were.
No.
You know why?
They didn't know each other.
They didn't. No. Didn't he like make light?
No.
Huh?
No.
Somebody made light.
No.
Nobody made it.
No.
Oh. Who's credited
He
for
made
inventing
electricity. He invented electricity.
it? Yeah.
He didn't invent electricity. He discovered electricity.
Yes.
Yeah, but this guy used it for a bunch of stuff.
I use it for a bunch of stuff too. Don't mean I kicked it with him.
Well, you were not alive. Thomas Edison.
It's not like I'm hanging out with his fucking family that he has out there today.
Oh, does he have? We should hit those people up.
Oh no, Benjamin Franklin was way before Thomas Edison.
Was he?
Oh yeah. Benjamin Franklin was in the 1700s, and Thomas Edison was in the 1800s.
Oh.
Yeah, like the late 1800s.
Oh, so we moved pretty slow back then.
Oh yeah, for sure. Leroy Jenkins said Travis Barker. So yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Thomas Edison kicked it with Travis Barker. You know, backstage.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, how do you think Travis Barker learned how to drum?
Time travel.
Yeah, right? And how do you think he learned how to time travel? Thomas Edison.
Electricity.
Yep. Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin's phonograph.
Yep. Albert Einstein. Which was honestly the most recent of them all.
Ooh. Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. He was like in the fucking
he was like
40s and the 50s
he was
and
like
the
the
60s.
last smart person or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, because like
Besides Elon.
you had Elon is an alien, and he is like the best thing to happen to planet Earth in a long time, as far as like advancement in technology goes. But
yeah, was it Albert and then there was Elon? There's nobody in the middle.
Elon Einstein, that guy.
Yeah.
No, there was one in the middle. The guy in the wheelchair, Stephen Hawking. He was kind of in between. He was, accepted as like the great mind of our generation.
Yeah, but was he?
Yes, he just like fucking developed astrophysicists. Physicists. Yes,
He developed that?
he like yeah.
Explain that to me. Explain that to me.
Stars and shit, bro.
He developed that?
Yeah. He's the one.
They were doing astrology and shit before old boy came.
You know
around?
how they can tell you, oh, this star is this many light years away, or it's gonna take the trajectory of this asteroid's gonna do this, like all of that. He developed all of that shit. Well, most of it, some of the bulk of it, not like everything, but like he had like some of the key ideas, like how Einstein was like, E equals MC squared for like fucking gravity and shit for physics. Stephen Hawking was astrophysics. So like he applied what we know is real world mathematics and algebra and trigonometry and all that shit in physics to astrology. And so like he helped discover the first black hole. He helped discover the first ever galaxies outside of our own.
It doesn't sound nearly as cool as Thomas Jefferson and the other guy hanging out.
Well, Thomas Jefferson was a president.
Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Edison. Stop naming people Thomas Edison and Thomas Jefferson.
They were all named Thomas.
Yeah.
And Benjamin.
Benjamin Franklin used to be the 5 and dime store.
Here's a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
What is that?
You said a 5 and dime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Could they say that in that song?
They do say that in that song.
It really was a 5 and dime store. I went to it.
It was.
Yeah.
You been to that store?
Uh-huh. I was a small child, yes.
Oh, nice.
And then everything was like...
Was it the summer of '69?
No, I wasn't alive then. I'm not that old. Everything was a nickel or a dime, though.
Yeah.
I got candy. I got a lot of candy.
A lot of candy.
I'm pretty sure I got a harmonica.
Spent a whole $1.
Got a harmonica.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's still eating on that candy.
That's not true. My body might be. My blood's still eating on that candy. I gotta take medicine now.
Get that blood sugar down. Yeah.
Yes, he developed the stars. God. It's true.
But he had many names.
He was only known as whatever he just said. Guy in the wheelchair.
Guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy doesn't sound interesting.
Oh, really?
I thought you were going to say like Bill Gates or something stupid.
No, that is something stupid.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is way cooler. I'm not saying there's he had more of a public impact on society. What do you know about this guy, Rue? What do you know about astrology guy over here? What's his name?
Stephen Hawking.
I know absolutely nothing.
I know he was on The Simpsons. Remember that show?
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier.
I did hear that. I heard that Bart Simpson was a fan of somebody that I can't remember his name.
Michael Jackson.
That guy.
Not Stephen Hawking.
Not Stephen Hawking.
But Stephen Hawking was on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was on The Simpsons too. He played a big fat white guy.
And Michael Jackson was also in South Park.
The real Michael Jackson? Or they made fun of him.
Well, that's up for debate.
Well, I don't think it is. Which one is it?
The white Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but was it actually Michael Jackson? Actual Michael Jackson was on The Simpsons.
Oh, like doing the voice?
Yeah, and he played a fat white guy.
Well, a fat white guy played Michael Jackson on South Park.
But the fat white guy was Michael Jackson. He was like, no, I'm Michael Jackson.
I'm Michael Jackson.
And they just thought he was a crazy person, but it really was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then he sang Happy Birthday, Lisa.
Yeah.
It was Lisa's birthday.
Yeah.
There's a Michael Jackson song where he says, Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the real Michael Jackson.
I know he wasn't on South Park.
I didn't think so. He was legit.
A fat white guy played Michael Jackson on South Park. Stop it. That's ignorant. You're being ignorant. You're being ignorant. Stop
What's this
it.
guy's name? Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Michael Frederick?
Yeah. Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Town.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin popped up. He's a founding father. Francis Folger Franklin is Benjamin Franklin's son.
Does he make the coffee?
I hope so. Let's click his name and find out. Don't say anything about coffee. How do you feel like? Oh, he died from smallpox.
Okay. I mean, what does that have to do with coffee?
Maybe that's what they put in it. I don't know. The best part of waking up is Francis in your cup.
Well, I mean, he's dead. You can really sprinkle him in there now.
Francis Folger. Dang. I don't know. What you got, Rue?
31-7.
Did you win?
That's what I got.
You winning?
win?
Game's so
For everyone wondering why Rue is not saying anything, he's watching football.
It's because he was learning history.
I'm listening to you guys, but
He's got to make sure he wins
I just don't have
his
nothing
fantasy.
to add.
No
This is
fantasy.
the only time every Monday that Rue actually pays attention to what I say. Because he wants to learn, man.
So learn all
He's
about
a smart guy, and he wants to learn more things.
And no fat dude played MJ on South Park.
No, they were making fun of Michael Jackson on there. I don't know who actually did the voice for it on there. It wasn't actually MJ.
I was reading the comments.
I know.
Probably Trey or Matt.
That's why I said fat white guy. Well, they're not fat. They're just like, heftier. They have dad bods. Dad bods. Thank God that's the thing that's in right now.
Oh, he was Michael Jefferson.
Yeah. Of course, you can't just fucking...
That was season 8, episode 6, back in 2004.
It's a good episode. That's ignorant. Stop it. You're being ignorant.
I can't do mine. Okay. My cursor apparently froze. It's called the Jeffersons. Michael Jefferson.
Michael Jefferson.
Well, there you go. Why did my cursor just stop working? Yo?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Just stopped. Help. Oh, I did it. I fixed it. Hell yeah. Who played Michael Jackson in South Park? That's the question, motherfucker. Trey Parker.
Stop it.
There you go.
Stop it.
Trey Parker.
Trey Pounds.
That's all you need to know.
Shaggy's little brother.
That's right. Shout out. Shout out to motherfucking Trey Pounds. Trey Pounds played Michael Jackson on South Park.
And Shaggy's little brother.
That's right. Never even knew.
Nope.
What's that guy's name? Steven Frederick?
Yeah. Steven Jobs.
Stevens.
Huh?
Frederick Stevens.
Fredericks of Hollywood?
Yeah.
Steven Jackson?
Steven Spielberg.
No.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Frederick.
It's
remember
it's Stephen Hawking.
Why did I think Fredericks?
Because Benjamin Frederick Folgers or whatever was Benjamin Franklin's cousin or some shit.
The best part of waking up.
You were looking up Stephen Hawking. You're like, what the fuck did this douchebag do?
Like I know.
I
his
don't know.
name.
He only discovered the fucking solar system outside of our galaxy.
I know he's like smart and shit, but what did he for real do?
Like, it's not what he did about like what you're affected by now.
It's not about what you did. It's about where you're going.
It's not about what he did that you're affected by now. It's about what the humankind is going to be affected by in 200-300 years.
So he made like a better telescope or something. Right?
No,
like you can see further now.
no. He discovered ways and came up with like
He learned how to measure distance in space.
he learned how to do mathematics to figure out things in space and to see things in space that you cannot see with the telescope. He's the one that discovered the reason,
God, you think he saw God?
He probably no, because he was open to like, yeah, no, that shit don't exist. He's like, nah, I done seen the whole fucking galaxy. I ain't seen that motherfucker. He ain't up there. He ain't in the clouds. I done seen the clouds. Clouds is real close. You ever seen the nebula? I have.
That's a character on Marvel.
The nebula? Pretty sure it's a galaxy somewhere.
It's
Also, it's a ship.
It's also one of Thanos' kids.
Yo, fuck that dude. And fuck that kid. Punch that kid in the face.
We're not punching babies.
Punching babies in the face. We're bringing it back around. Fuck them babies.
Always messed up.
No, actually he wasn't. He started getting afflicted in his mid to late 20s I believe. Like after he was in college and stuff, like he was a normal person, and then he just became more and more crippled.
Probably because he was trying to look at God.
No, I don't think he was trying to find God until God put him in the fucking wheelchair.
Well, God knew he was coming, so he had to.
He had to shut him down.
Slow him down.
Shut him down.
You ain't gonna find me, boy.
No.
Put your ass in a chair.
He said, "Well, that's what you fucking think. I'm gonna chase your ass down."
Whoa. Is that what noises it makes?
Yeah, he did. Well, he did. His battery died finally, so like he doesn't make those noises no more.
Oh, and just like that, look what time it is.
Time to recharge your batteries and head on over to repliconradio.bigcartel.com and keep yourself warm with our ugly Christmas sweatshirt that's only available till Friday, never to be available again. Order it now. Your time is running out.
Do it. Just do it. What else are you doing right now?
Order them.
Just do it.
Order one for you, one for your family, one for your other family, one for your cousins, who's also your family, and order one for your friend. Maybe order an extra one just in case you ruin the first one because you wear it so much, because you're never going to be able to buy another one.
That is true.
Yeah. Might as well get two and keep one sealed until it's time to break it out.
That is true. You do have to pack away your Christmas sweater, so you need to hurry up and get on that shit.
That's right.
Because you're not going to have a lot of Christmas time to wear your Christmas sweater.
It's true. So order it now, and you're going to get a free holographic sticker,
which you could put on your second one when you ruin the first one. So then your second one's even better than the first one.
That's right.
I don't know how well it's going to stick, but it will. In your heart.
It'll stick in your heart.
It'll stick in your heart.
Plus any other merch you purchase at repliconradio.bigcartel.com this week, you're going to get that free sticker. So if you don't
Free stickers!
If you don't want the sweatshirt, you just want to get a regular
sticker?
shirt, t-shirt, jersey shirt.
When are we going to come out with free butt scratches?
As soon as somebody licensed butt scratchers.
Butt scratches!
I thought he said back.
That works too. I mean, as long as you got a long enough handle on it, you can scratch both.
I mean, you got African booty scratchers out there, it's all right.
I got a back scratcher, but it's a demon arm with
You're
a claw.
a fucking demon arm.
Fuck yeah.
Hey man, next Monday on the show, we're going to be back right here live like we are every motherfucking week, and we got Straight Jacket hanging out with us here at Replicon Radio, so don't miss that.
So if you need a jacket, we'll have one for you next week.
It's going to be fucking straight as shit.
Fuck yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Please do that.
Tons of videos dropping all the time.
Way too many I can keep up with.
Me too. I can't even get them out in time. So much content all the time. Yeah, tell your friends, share it out. Listen to the replay on all streaming platforms. YouTube, we love you. We're out of here.
Bye.